Have you ever wondered what clinical psychology really means? Maybe you've heard the term in TV shows, documentaries, or academic settings, but never fully grasped what it entails. Well, you're not alone. Clinical psychology is one of the most fascinating and essential branches of psychology, and today, we're going to break it down in a way that's clear, practical, and easy to remember. Clinical psychology, at its core, is the branch of psychology that deals with assessing, diagnosing, and treating emotional, behavioral, and mental disorders. From anxiety and depression to more complex conditions like schizophrenia or personality disorders, clinical psychologists are trained to understand and address the full spectrum of human psychological suffering. But here's the key distinction: clinical psychology is both a science and a profession. It's rooted in rigorous academic research and evidence-based methods, while also being applied in real-world therapeutic settings. Clinical psychologists often work one-on-one with individuals to help them overcome challenges, improve their mental well-being, and regain control over their lives. Unlike psychiatrists, clinical psychologists do not typically prescribe medication, although this can vary by region and additional training. Instead, they focus on therapeutic techniques such as cognitive behavioral therapy, psychodynamic approaches, humanistic methods, or integrative models, depending on their training and the needs of the client. The journey to becoming a clinical psychologist is demanding. It usually begins with a bachelor's degree in psychology or a related field, followed by a master's or doctoral degree in clinical psychology. Throughout this academic path, students engage in research, clinical practicums, internships, and supervised therapy hours. They study subjects such as abnormal psychology, neuropsychology, developmental psychology, assessment tools, and therapeutic interventions, all while building the human sensitivity and communication skills required for therapeutic work. But here's the beauty of it: clinical psychology isn't just about fixing what's wrong. It's also about fostering what's right. Many clinical psychologists work in areas like positive psychology, mindfulness, and strength-based approaches to help clients not only reduce symptoms but build fulfilling and meaningful lives. Clinical psychologists can be found in many settings: hospitals, private practices, community clinics, schools, universities, rehabilitation centers, and even within corporations. In some cases, they collaborate with medical teams, social workers, educators, or legal systems to provide holistic care. Their role may include performing psychological assessments, conducting therapy sessions, writing diagnostic reports, or developing treatment plans. So what kind of problems do clinical psychologists address? The list is broad and constantly evolving. They might help a child with learning difficulties, an adult coping with trauma, a teenager struggling with depression, or an elderly person facing cognitive decline. They may also support individuals dealing with substance abuse, eating disorders, grief, or chronic illness. Essentially, wherever human suffering exists, emotional, mental, or behavioral, clinical psychology has a role to play. The field is also shaped by ongoing research. Clinical psychologists contribute to studies that explore the effectiveness of therapy methods, the biological basis of mental health conditions, cultural influences on mental health, and much more. This commitment to research ensures that clinical psychology evolves with time, adapting to new challenges and integrating emerging scientific knowledge. One of the most significant developments in recent years is the rise of telepsychology. Thanks to technology, clinical psychologists can now offer services online, making therapy more accessible to people in remote areas, those with mobility issues, or anyone simply seeking support from the comfort of their home. This digital transformation is also helping to reduce stigma and normalize mental health care in society. Another important point is ethics. Clinical psychologists are bound by strict ethical guidelines. Confidentiality, informed consent, professional boundaries, and cultural sensitivity are all pillars of ethical practice. The relationship between a psychologist and a client is built on trust, and ethical integrity is what maintains that trust throughout the therapeutic process. It's also worth mentioning that not everyone who studies clinical psychology becomes a therapist. Some pursue careers in academia, research, consultancy, policymaking, or program development. Clinical psychology offers a wide range of possibilities, allowing professionals to align their careers with their personal strengths and passions. Now, if you're someone interested in studying clinical psychology, or you're just fascinated by how the human mind works, know that this field welcomes curiosity and empathy in equal measure. It's a career path that challenges you intellectually and emotionally, but it also offers the reward of truly making a difference in people's lives. And even if you don't plan to become a clinical psychologist, understanding this field can still help you become a more informed, compassionate person. Whether it's recognizing signs of mental distress in a friend, supporting a loved one through a tough time, or simply reflecting on your own emotions, the principles of clinical psychology can benefit us all. So the next time someone asks, "What is clinical psychology?" you'll know exactly what to say. It's the science and practice of helping people heal, grow, and thrive. It's about listening, understanding, and guiding others through the most difficult and transformative moments of their lives. Thank you for watching. If you found this explanation helpful, consider subscribing to The Clinical Mind for more content like this, simplified, insightful, and rooted in real psychological science. Don't forget to like the video and leave a comment below. What aspect of clinical psychology interests you the most? We'd love to hear your thoughts.